Braincake is a delicious, sweet nourishment created by combining 2 or more grains.
Oh, yeah.
Does it look like it started?
It did.
Okay. We're rolling. We're rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Put your masks on.
Okay.
This is us in podcast version.
Oh.
My name's Kiwi.
Oh, what a hell of a start. I'm Jimothy, and there's Manbeast over there. So, This is, well, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I know. I just try to keep it fresh.
Well, yeah, you kept me on my toes right then. I was waiting to interject if I was like, I didn't know if you were going to go sinking with the ship, if you knew where we were going, if you had a clear direction, or if you were just like drunk at the helm.
No, yeah. You said whatever you said in that previous podcast about the boobies. What was it?
Oh, we're going to dive right in and grab these boobs.
Yeah. Except the thing is, grabbing the boobs means you have something to grab onto.
Yeah.
But we don't really have anything to grab onto when we
That's
start.
where you're wrong.
Oh, shit.
I didn't mean physically.
No,
I meant conversationally.
Like, metaphorically speaking.
Yeah.
Not in a literal sense, Manbeast.
No, I got boobs to grab too.
We don't need...
My own boobs.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I have a girlfriend, who has boobs also. But my own boobs never disappear.
Oh, man.
I know the problem. I know.
Yeah.
It's painful.
Like, even at the skinniest I've ever been in my life, the man boobs stay.
Just can't shake the boobs, can you? Just can't shake them. Those damn boobs. They won't go away.
And then I work out, and if you like lift weights like shoulders or whatever, like do your shoulders and your chest, then they grow even farther. Yeah. You're like, God damn it! But it's kind of like you can turn an insecurity into a good thing at that point.
Like a strength.
Yeah. It's like now my boobs are muscle boobs, not flab boobs.
It's like, now look at my titties, bitch.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what you do. God damn it.
God, our physical bodies go through so much change, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The older you get,
like you really
stages
are.
of life.
Like you're really a blob. Like a molding blob.
A molding blob.
Of human flesh, bone, muscle.
You're a deteriorating molding blob.
And hair.
Yes. Yeah, hairy blob.
Hair's kind of gross. That takes us back to our primate roots.
Really, all we are, we're like a chewed up piece of gum, but we're sticky when we catch hair to us.
Yeah.
I mean, what gum does that? But I meant to say gum with human flesh is really all we are.
Yeah.
We have sticky ass hair.
Catamari.
There you go.
And we also pick up bacteria too.
Yes. Like Katamari.
Yeah. Like,
Right.
You know what? Katamari sucks. They should have started that small.
Yeah.
Like, why do we gotta say that the beginning of the small to large scale in life is like being human sized? Like the scale goes down to fucking shit we can't even see.
Mm-hmm. Down to plankton and all that good small shit.
Plankton.
That's right.
Isn't it like you can see plankton, right? Like not through a microscope.
I thought plankton was microscopic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought plankton was like fucking sea coral.
No. Plankton is microscopic.
Oh, shit.
You can't even see it.
I didn't know that.
We're not wrong.
Well, if I'm wrong, I'm sure someone will let me know. I am most certain. I mean, sure.
Well, if you think about plankton and your image in your head of plankton as being microscopic then it's probably right. Like I don't think you'd make that up in your head.
I think plankton in SpongeBob is kind of like an amoeba looking thing.
Yeah, what's up with that?
So. Okay.
But I guess it's like his name is Plankton because he's small, right?
They are often defined as small animals and plants less than 5 millimeters long, although a few ocean forms can be bigger than humans. An object 1 millimeter long is about as small as the unaided human eye can comfortably see. Plankton size is usually measured in microns. So
is it saying that there are some that are microscopic and some that are not?
Plankton are usually microscopic, often less than 1 inch in length, but they also include larger species like some crustaceans and jellyfish.
But less than 1 inch is Like an ant is less than 1 inch, but it's like very visible.
I mean, it's visible, I guess. I mean, well, there we go. Crucify me. I am incorrect. But it says they can be viewed under a microscope, God damn it. So I don't care.
We're both correct, I think.
Yeah.
Because they're both microscopic. And
I did not know they could be that big, though. I thought they were much smaller than that. Like 5 millimeters, like 1 millimeter, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Maybe like almost 1 inch. God damn, that's a big boy plankton.
Have you guys seen that documentary on Netflix? I've been wanting to watch it. It's called My Octopus Teacher.
Well, you know me. My answer will be no.
Yeah. Well, basically, it's like this guy who like got burnt out at doing like film work and stuff, and he went back to his hometown and decided he was just going to go down to the beach, and like he eventually came in contact with this octopus, and he decided he was going to make a documentary about his relationship with this octopus, and he would go and be with it every day. And it's fucking crazy, just the like how intelligent octopi are. That's stupid. I don't want to say that. But
yeah, I've heard about that documentary. I'd heard about it before. I think Jer spoke about it once.
Yeah, there's just a lot of like I didn't know that the intelligence of an octopus was higher than that of a dog.
I did not know that either.
Yeah, they can fucking grow limbs back. Like
they can fit just about anywhere.
Yeah.
Get themselves out of jars.
Yeah. They can change
like
colors, right?
Yeah, they can camouflage themselves.
Yeah. There's actually a part in the documentary I heard where the fucking octopus, in order to hide itself from a shark, like covers itself in shells and shit. Like literally makes itself look like, just to confuse it, you know?
Oh, I figured it's kind of like a sand spider or whatever the fuck. You know, the ones that bury themselves. Mm-hmm. Those creepy spiders.
That's like not even fair. You know, in terms of intelligence, I don't know, sharks seem like they'd be meatheads.
Yeah.
You could just... Yeah. You could just like fuck with a shark.
Just big dumb bullies.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid cross-eyed bully is what sharks are.
And the fucking octopi are like the toxic avenger. They're like the intelligent, like they can get the bully back, you know?
Mm-hmm. While the sharks are Russell from Bully. Yeah, from the game Bully.
Yeah.
Oh, smash!
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. You have to fight him, right?
Yeah, you have to fight him.
I remember that fight. That was a good one.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I bet sharks have a rough home life. If that's how they act.
Yeah, I mean...
What about clownfish? They're probably depressed as fuck. Just little jokesters, you know what I mean? Little comedians.
Anglerfish, think about them. They're the fucking creeps of society, just...
They were the ones that no one wanted to go to prom or homecoming with, or whatever the fuck.
Are you saying they're the school shooters?
Yes, I'm absolutely saying anglerfish, a.k.a. football fish, are the school shooters of the whatever the hell you call it.
Sharks.
The ocean. The deep sea? Sure.
Funnily enough, it's called like School of Fish.
I almost said ozone, but I was like, that cannot be correct.
Oh my god, guys. I just thought of the greatest show idea of all time. It's called School of Fish.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just different types of underwater animals taking on different stereotypes of high schoolers.
Oh, shit.
Like, you got the shark who's like the fucking jock. You got the octopus who's like a nerd, maybe. You got like...
This shit's like snorks with a purpose.
Multiple arms.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's cute as fuck.
Cute as fuck. I mean, is that what you're going for? Are you going for a cute tone, or are you going for like a...
I was thinking of cartoons, yeah.
So you're going like chibi style little anime, or are you going like Amazing World of Gumball style, or...
Ooh, that's too abstract of an approach, I think. I'm thinking like...
You can't go SpongeBob.
No.
Too similar.
I'm thinking like modern cartoonish, you know? Sleek animation.
I was going to say you could do Courage the Cowardly Dog like palettes.
Yeah.
God, that'd be dark.
Yeah. I noticed
like Random Show. Something like that.
Random Show? Like, I don't know if I know that. Like maybe maybe
What's it called?
Like a chowder.
yeah, chowder. Except chowder had that weird thing where
Or
like
a Steven Universe.
yeah, like chowder Steven Universe-esque, yeah. But chowder had that weird thing where like the textures would move on the screen. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like if
Or it
chowder's
was like a fixed texture, and the characters moved like.
over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder, was that like design choice? Was that out of like...
I think that was design choice.
Yeah. Well, yeah, clearly, I guess, because they decided to make it a part of it, so...
How about the Adventures of Billy and Mandy? That style.
Yeah. I love that style. That style is, I feel like, made for, like, crudeness.
Yeah, like two stupid dogs or some shit.
Yeah.
That kind of...
Like, you know, you can't really have cuteness in a show like Billy and Mandy. Well,
No, it's more gross out than anything, in my opinion.
yeah.
It feels way more attuned to gross out humor than anything else.
Fucking Billy's
Burp-
big
burps
ass
and-
nose.
Yeah, burps and boogers and farts and all that good jazz.
And Mandy just is like the ultimate pessimist.
Yeah.
Just hates everything.
Oddly enough, I identify with her.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I couldn't imagine why, but I feel that way sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like that, and then sometimes I feel like Billy.
Yeah, well, most days I'm grim.
You know what? Yeah. Grim is very relatable.
The older you get, you become grim.
Yeah.
Oh, how about Invader Zim as your as your style? That might actually be a bit too grimy and dark.
Yeah, it's pretty grimy, but there's cuteness in it. Like,
yeah, you have to
grr.
really look for it though.
Yeah.
It's the cuteness isn't right there available for you.
Well, I also grew up in an age where part of cuteness to me is like the like emo like shit that you
Like
know that
rawr.
like culture. Yeah, the fucking rawr XD. That's like my.
Rar means I love you in dinosaur. Go fuck yourself.
I came up when that shit and Gurr from Invader Zim was like on Hot Topic clothing everywhere.
And you know what's funny about that? That's like years. I can recall seeing all that. Like that was years after Invader Zim was even relevant.
That's true.
Yeah, like Invader Zim, I don't even think had 2 full seasons before it was pulled or before it was done.
Maybe they like didn't do too well, and then they like blew all of their marketing load on like fucking licensing deals with Hot Topic or whatever, and that actually made them more popular. And you know what? A lot of shit at Hot Topic kind of works that way, if you think about it. How many people out there during that same time were wearing band shirts that they didn't really listen to?
Dude, Hot Topic was literally just exactly what it is in the title. Hot Topic.
Trendy.
They're selling trendy shit, meme shit.
Yeah.
Not, I know how to say it's meme, I know, but meme, like me. I'm just being silly.
But it's a certain type of culture of person that goes there, right? It's not just like a general audience.
I don't think it's a general group of people that go in there, no. I think it's a select amount of people.
Yeah.
It's not like FYE. FYE, a store like that, everybody could walk into because there's something for everybody in there.
Yeah.
Spencer's, and it's kind of like, I would say it's in that vein of Hot Topic.
Yeah. And you know what is funny? And you mentioned in all 3 of those mall shops, like Hot Topic and Spencer's are the 2 that I like. I'll go into them, but every time I'm like, same old shit.
There's nothing you ever want. You just go in there and look. I think it's just...
But
you
FYE,
feel like
I actually enjoy. I might actually buy some shit in FYE.
Yeah, I think if you still go in Hot Topic any point past 2017, all you're doing is you feel like you owe it to your nostalgia to enter this store. Because you will never go in there and purchase anything. And if you do, you will spend your money and you'll most likely regret it. Because I have done that, and I'm not relating my experience and saying it'll be yours.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty confident in my statements.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think even down to like the material of the shirts, their shit is like fits so tight. Like if you don't try it on, you might not like it. Like, and I like baggy clothes, but you know that's just
They never carried stuff that fit me.
Yeah, I would guarantee they didn't. It's made for...
Well, what fits the beast? Nothing fits the beast. I mean, you're wearing clothes right now, but...
Where does...
Walmart.
Walmart caters to beasts.
Yeah,
So-
I was going to say, where does a beast like you have to shop?
He shops at Walmart like us. Holy fuck.
It's almost like I'm normal.
I don't believe that.
No.
I don't think that for a second, sir.
Aren't we all Southern as fuck
Don't
talking
believe it.
about malls and Walmart?
God damn, I like the mall. Walmart. Walmart got good sales on pants. You seen them jeans they got? They got Levi's.
They like $14.99.
Yeah, they like $14.99 for a pair. God damn, them's cheap as hell.
I mean, you know.
And I don't like asking the fucking people back there at electronics for help because they're all dickheads.
They're all dickheads. You know what, though? I was trying to fucking get an electronic Christmas gift the other day, and I called the local Walmart, the closest, and I asked them if, like, do you guys have this item? They were like, well, it was an iPad. I said, like, do you guys have an iPad? And she's like, all right, let me send you over electronics. The phone, she transfers me, and the phone rings for, like, 2 minutes straight. Never. And then she's like, somebody picks up, and they're like, yo, how can I help you, or whatever, and I was like, yeah, I was wanting to know if you guys had any iPads, and she was like, let me get you over there, honey. It just rerouted me back to her, and I waited another 3 minutes, and when they finally got on there, they were like, she's gonna go check. Another lady that I could hear talking to, she's like, she's gonna go check, and then I wait like 3 more minutes, and she's like, there's a lot of people in electronics right now, and can you call back in about 30 minutes? Like, sure.
You know what? How about I just
never called back.
It's like, you know what? How about I just fucking drive there? How's that, huh? 30 minutes? I'll just drive to the motherfucker.
That's true. I could literally be there in 30 minutes. Yeah, so. Jesus. But it's not like, I needed the fucking iPad immediately right then, I guess. But
Right.
this is just some entitled fucking bullshit.
Well, Manbeast doesn't allow spammers to be entitled to him. I heard him answer a phone call from a spam caller earlier, and
Did you like fuck with them? Because I've never done that personally, but I like when other people do it for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Like even if it's just for a second.
Yeah, I only do it for a second, and then I'll just hang up.
Yeah.
I don't really let them get a response in, or not much.
Like, what do you say?
Well, this one Indian dude called me. And, do you remember what I told you he thought, or what he was asking was my last name? Do you remember? Schneider or something.
Schneider, yeah, it was Schneider.
He was some kind of medical thing, and he was like, "Is this Mr. Schneider or whatever?" And I was like, "No, man, I think you got the wrong number." And he was like, "Well, do you own this number?" And I was like, "I sure do, bud. Why?" And he was like, "Well, what's your last name?" But I don't remember what I said.
Didn't you say like what is your last name?
No,
You asked.
it was something really freaking funny, but I can't remember.
I like how his is part of his tactic to fucking try to find a Mr. Snyder out there. Like, is he calling everybody every day hoping, like, when I get a Snyder,
I guess
I got him.
No, it was just crazy. Like, okay, I told him that.
You told him that
was
your
like-
last name starts with an S,
No,
but it's
okay.
not Schneider.
Okay, he asked if that was me, and I was like, "No, I think you got the wrong number." And he was like, "Well, you own this number, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah." well, what's your last name? And I don't know. It was just so stupid. He was just trying to figure out who I was.
Yeah. Well, whenever you said like my last name, my last name's not Stacy or Snyder. Oh well, fuck. I hope I didn't just dox you, but your last name, like you tell him that, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Like that was the name I meant.
Fuck. God damn it.
My response to him was actually really funny, but I cannot for the life of me
I remember.
what it
I think
was.
if it's what you told me, he apparently was answering to him in like a really upbeat.
I was being like and sarcastic.
Yeah.
He says,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll give you my first and last name and social security number.
He says, "Is your last name Schneider?" And Manbeast is like, "No." He says, "Do you own his phone number?" He's like, "I sure do, buddy."
Honestly,
He
you
says,
should have just said no.
And he said, "Well, my last name starts with a S. But it's not Schneider." He says, "Well, what is it?" And he goes, "It's none of your motherfucking business." Yeah, that's what it was. It's none of your motherfucking business.
Oh my God, yes. I'm gonna now take every opportunity to when they ask my name, it's gonna be none your fucking business.
No, it's gonna be none of your motherfucking business.
Nunya. First name Nunya.
Last name motherfucking business. Bitch.
How do you spell? Oh, I almost did the Indian accent.
It's okay, you can.
You can.
You're allowed.
I was like, I always wonder though, was that racist? Because like, there's me and Gunboy talked about this. Like when you have to dance around that element of it, but everybody knows that's the fucking accent that the scam callers have for sure.
And you know, Jer actually, me and him were discussing something earlier today. He said he watched. There's some kind of guy he watches on YouTube, I guess, and he'd been studying Hindu as a language, and apparently in a lot like some Hindu words, if you're saying it in American, like Americanized slang, or like just English,
like you try to translate it to English.
Yeah, if you translate it to English, yeah, especially if you add the American slang to it, it's basically all you do. Like some American words are just done with an Indian accent or a Hindu accent. Like, so and that's and that's literally how you say it. Like, you have to put that kind of inflection on it. And I thought that was weird, and I was like, so does that even make it, like, is it, I mean, like, I'm sure people, it's just, I guess, how you use it.
Well, that, like, makes, I had a college Spanish class, and I had to send in a recording of me telling about my life in Spanish, and I found that it was always weird when I was, like, saying a bunch of Spanish words and then like fucking Pink Floyd, Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you want it to flow good, you kind of say it like with the Spanish flair.
Yeah.
Like Kanye West, Kanye West.
I mean, it's like, you know, it's the same
Floyd.
with German. Yeah. You know, it's the same with the German language. I mean, some words, how you would say them in America, it would be the same there. It's like October is like you say it like October. Yeah. That's literally, you're just adding like that German accent to it.
Yeah. Otherwise, the flow is just weird.
Yeah. It would completely break you and throw you off if you were to. I mean, you kind of have to, like, you have to adapt your tongue.
Yeah.
For some languages, man, for real. Mm-hmm. Like, fuck, you studied Japanese for a little while, did you not? Mm-hmm. I'm sure that was confusing as hell.
Yeah, because it's not only learning a new language, it's like learning a new alphabet.
It is a new alphabet. Entirely new alphabet. New.
It's like a new way of speaking.
Yeah.
Also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At least
entirely different.
Yeah.
Spanish is. I gave up on learning Japanese much easier than Spanish. Mm-hmm. Like, I've actually picked up on a lot of Spanish throughout the years of like doing it on Duolingo and like college and high school, and it's much easier than fucking Japanese. What about German?
I still use Duolingo for German today.
Like, is it fairly easy to adapt?
I think so. I think German and English to me are fairly similar in a lot of ways. I think it's a lot easier to grasp. At least for me, it is. The alphabet's not a whole lot different. The pronunciations are, but a lot of the letters are, a lot of the consonants and vowels are still there.
And the sentence structure is similar.
The sentence structure's similar. Now, like, now they assign genders to like objects and shit.
Spanish does that too.
Mm-hmm. Which that's a weird thing for me to understand.
Me too. Yeah.
Like whether it's masculine or feminine. And there's German has 3. German's one of the only languages that has 3 gender assignments to whatever the fuck. I forget what the third one is. It's escaping me right now, but yeah, I'm just about certain. Isn't that nice?
Interesting.
Yeah, like the a lot of Spanish, like if it ends in like a O if it's masculine and feminine is A. Like Latino.
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally one time typed in Latino on Pornhub one time, and I got a bunch of gay Latin men. And from that moment on, I learned.
You were living La Vida Loca?
Yeah, I was actually living La Vida Loco.
Oh, Loco.
Yeah. But I wonder how that like shifts just your perception of reality, though. You know what I mean? Just the fact that objects, your very language, part of it is specifying the gender of it. Like, how does that affect how you perceive the world?
Right. It's strange. You know, another thing with German, too, is, if I understand it right, you could literally make words in German as long as you fucking wanted to. Like,
why don't you give us? I would love to hear hinken, planken, hinken, blacken, hink, because that. Sorry. Wait, did you say Germans?
Yeah, I said German. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, German people out there.
I couldn't make a word off the top of my head, dude, because I've seen some outlandish ones.
I just Hitlered you.
Yeah, you did. It's literally just combining words in German is all it is, and literally just compounding them into one giant run-on word that means that translates to whatever the fuck.
Huh.
Yeah, it's strange.
So what, like part of it is combining a bunch of words like to make compound words? Like is that a part of the language or something?
So yeah, man, like you can practically make whatever compound words you want.
One of the hardest things learning Spanish for me is numbers. Especially, I think because numbers in your life just become so, well, you know, I said numbers. I was about to say numbers become just like simple, instinctual, but language is simple and instinctual. You know, you think about saying numbers a little bit, maybe, but with language, you don't think at all before you speak unless there's a certain word you're trying to find, and that's really weird.
Okay, so how would you all feel about hearing the world's longest German word?
Yeah,
is it that city in Wales?
What the word translates to is widow of a Danube steamboat company captain.
That's so specific.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, big when they make giant words like that, it's literally something specific like that.
That is so strange.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how often does that word get used?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's a wrong translation. That's for a different word. That's for a 65-letter word. The longest
65 letters.
The longest word in German history, I guess. I don't know if this is still accurate, but it translates to Pomerania about beef labeling is getting an overhaul. Oh wait, damn it!
Is somebody fucking with us?
No, dude. For real.
What is going on here?
No. Well, here's how you say it, regardless. Are you ready? I don't know how good this will be.
This is the Marketplace Morning Report. I'm David Brancato.
What the hell are you son of a bitch?
Dude, that's the fucking Marketplace Morning Report. You don't know that?
Well, God.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no. There it was.
Websites
it was
like that
coming.
are always filled with...
Oh, no, it was coming.
Fraught with ads.
Why not just go to YouTube?
People wanting to talk to you and shit.
God damn it! My life is falling apart.
Ads.
We are not advertising any of this shit, folks. We wipe our ass with all this.
Yeah, absolutely, because I don't want to be exposed to your content through these methods.
I got one for you.
What's that?
Trying to find the longest word.
Contrast in temperature across the UK, just 12 degrees over coastal parts of eastern England, with cloudy skies, but in the sunshine in northwest Wales at RAF Mona, just up the road from Llanfair to Pushwing, Ysgogera Quindrobos, Llantysilio Go. The temperature got to 21 Celsius.
Okay.
That sounds like the verbal equivalent to running and falling. Like, that sounds like not being able to fucking hold yourself up running sloppy drunk. That's what that name sounds like.
Oh, that sounded incredibly painful. So bad.
That's what the word looks like.
Wow.
Try to pronounce that.
Okay. No, I'm going to. Whoops. Okay. Lunferpulkuniengilogargerchwiarndrab Salagagaguk. Salagagaguk.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
Whatever you were just spouting off at me,
I wish I could, tell somebody how to spell that to look it up, but fucking sound it out, I guess.
Yeah, sound that one out, folks. Good luck with that. And if you can, please get back to us.
That's whenever kids are trying to learn to read and people tell them that, that's basically how they feel.
If you can
just sound it out, Junior. Well, it's like the word looks like this.
Say it like that.
Oh, okay. So here's like a broke down version of it.
It's a pronunciation.
Lon fair pwil gwyn gil go gur ye wern drobe will lon ta silio go gok. Or gawk. So that's fucking...
Or go.
Yeah. That's fucking weird, dude. Yeah. Like, why would they even do that?
Okay, would you like to hear this long-ass 1 minute long German word?
Sure.
How would that suit your fancy babies?
Design a German word that lasts 1 full minute to pronounce.
Here we go.
You don't believe me? Here we go. Oberweser Dampfschifffahrtsgesellschaftskapitäns Mützenabzeichen, Poliermittel, Kanisterdeckel, Herstellungsverbandsvorsitzenden, Ausweishöhlen, Schneidemaschinen, Motorwartung.
Snotter machine. That's my fucking band name, dude. Rob Schneider machine.
No, we don't need a Rob Schneider machine, god damn it. Huh, I'm an animal.
I'm a gigolo.
I'm a male prostitute.
I want to see one where instead of it's male juggalo. Instead of male gigolo.
Male juggalo.
Rob Schneider with fucking face paint on.
Rob Schneider is the male juggalo.
Ankreuzkästchen Designerausbildung.
She's still going.
Wow.
Oh, and that's over.
That was the end.
And that's it on fast forward.
What's the translation?
The text looks like a paragraph. Like if teachers graded papers by letters instead of words, I'd use that word every time.
See, this lady apparently created this word herself. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can create words as long as you wanted to, as long as.
Okay, so she created that word. That seems.
I hope you were surprised how long a German word can be extended. Of course, you can argue that this is not a proper word, and you would never find this in a dictionary. Blah 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 blah. Yes, of course, this is a fun video, but it is grammatically correct and therefore a proper German word.
Okay.
Now, please have a fun day. Go outside, and of course,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can create words just like out of blah.
That is, I see. I think that's just like. That's some deeper element to learning their language that I can't comprehend.
German is lawless.
Everyone can create words for us. Falubigaki naki maki saki laki. That means...
Gogaki makaki.
Gogaki makaki. That's my favorite. Yeah, we can all guess what that means.
What does it mean, sir?
Suck my cock.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, fuck. No gaki makaki.
Gaki makaki.
Well, no.
We don't need
Don't lean into. We gotta make it English. We can't be bringing out accents for that word. That's gonna get anime real quick.
No, it won't.
What was that video? Me and you playing Tekken.
The what?
For the fucking...
mindless gaming?
Yeah. What was the thing? You would always make fun of how wrong's fucking South Korean speak.
Mm-hmm. His South Korean speak. His South tongue.
Gotta go.
Whatever.
Fuck it, you know?
Fuck it, I say.
Fuck it. Make fun of us, please. I mean, it's okay. Let's just all do it to each other. Make fun of how slow and fucking lazy our Southern American speech is.
Mm-hmm. You know what we should do, man? We should get on Cameo.
dude, we should fucking get on Cameo and get Jeff Foxworthy to give us the best damn verbalization of words that there's ever been. Goddamn,
man, I couldn't. I don't think he'd do it.
What? All you gotta do is pay him money.
Man, have you all ever really thought about using Cameo?
Like, using it,
like maybe as a birthday gift for people, or have you all ever really dabbled in it?
Yeah, I've thought about using it as, like, a birthday gift for somebody.
Have you all ever really jumped on their website and looked at the prices and who some of the people are that's on here?
No.
Today.
No. I feel like... It's weird that people can make money doing this. Like, that's the fucking greatest second income that is available in the 21st century there's ever been. Go back like 100 years ago and be like, dude, in the future you're gonna be able to make money just by people telling you to say shit, and you say it.
Yeah, I mean, like if you want to get on Cameo, at the same time, if you're a super weird fan of Ted Nugent. If you want to pay him $300 to say happy birthday to you,
God damn, Ted Nugent's $300.
He's $300.
Guys, that's overpriced as fuck. Ted Nugent, fuck off, cat scratch fever ass bitch. What the fuck else did you have to charge $300 for your fucking tongue? Fuck you. Next. God, dude.
Who
else is on there?
You just shuffled him off to the side. You didn't give him a chance.
That's right. That's exactly what everybody has been doing for a long time.
What I find funny, like when I see something like that, really a Cameo in a weird way to me is like almost an experiment in seeing what people's sense of self-worth is.
Yeah.
What they charge for themselves.
True. Very, very good point. So let's see who has the biggest egos on the fucking site. Who feels like their word is the most expensive?
Oh well, there's some, but there's some that would insult you. I mean, like if they insulted you, like Triumph the Insult Comic Dog is $295.
So you're not just paying for the words like. What, you can pay them to, like, insult you. Like, you can actually, like, kind of give them a fucking job instead of being like...
Maybe you can. I'm not entirely sure. I've never used it, but I would probably assume maybe, like, sort of the same guidelines as Fiverr might apply.
Yeah.
But some of them, like, they won't do ads and stuff. Or anything like that. And most of them say in their descriptions if they will not do ads or anything of that nature.
I'm wondering... Because you mentioned Snoop Dogg earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what Snoop Dogg's worth is on Cameo.
$1,200.
$1,200.
$1,200?
Yeah, he's $1,200.
Wow, Snoop Dogg. Like, come on, dude. You've devalued your name. You've whored yourself out to way too many things to charge regular old me $1,200 for your name. What is your name even fucking worth anymore, Snoop Dogg? You've been on fucking shows with Betty Crocker or whoever the fuck.
Martha Stewart.
Yeah, Martha Stewart, Betty Crocker, same woman, buy her shit at Walmart. He's been on ICP albums. He's done shit with Gorillaz. What the fuck? What else has Snoop Dogg done that is like he's just there offering like I'm Snoop Dogg.
I'm a rap legend.
I'm doing commentary on fights. I'm doing commentary in video games.
I don't know where I'm at.
I don't know where I is. I just get high and do shit every day.
I've become a little skeleton. He's a fucking frame of bones, man. He looks weird. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Well, and man, Floyd Mayweather's cheaper. He's $999.
I mean, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm just fucking around because I know clearly Snoop Dogg's name is valuable. That's why they somehow he's just successful. Just his name. Slapping it on anything.
All he has to do is just get high.
Yeah. Just put him on
his name on something.
An award show, put him on a cooking show, put him on fucking video game ads. And it sells.
Yeah, I mean, Violent J is $135.
Violent J is on Cameo?
Yeah, and ICP is $300.
Well, what the hell's up with that? Because they have their own, like, website.
I don't know.
That's like a Cameo service. They're like, we're going to get some Cameo money, but we're also going to get some... I wonder how much money Cameo takes. Like, do they take a percentage of what you make?
They would have to.
Yeah.
I would think they would have to. I mean, like, you could, if you wanted the wrestlers to talk to you, man, sure, you could do that. You could have Bret Hart for $150. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, if that's up your alley, you could have Hacksaw Jim Duggan for $75, Bruce Buffer for $299.
There's Bruce Buffer, yeah.
His brother Michael is on there, I think, for maybe $500. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh my God, the list goes on and on.
Oh yeah, dude, it's endless. It really is endless. I feel like. There is one. Oh my! Oh no! Oh no!
Do tell.
Let me fucking send in a cameo.
Yes.
100%.
He's only $35. Who is it? Bushwhacker Luke, the wrestler Kiwi had the run-in with.
Yep, the very man who was mentioned on only the second episode of the podcast. That story of that situation took up the whole end of that episode. So
Bushwhacker Luke.
That's a deep part of the braincake lore.
Goodness.
Yeah, that man. He stuck his head in my girlfriend's boobies, and
Manbeast's reaction. He's stunned. You've never heard the story?
No, you've never. You don't know?
Oh wow!
Holy fuck!
That's a hell of a dive.
I mean, maybe it's at some point it needs a reiteration. Probably. A lot has changed since that episode, and our.
But his actions have not.
But the memories will always stay. He fucking. Goddamn! Like, Are
you at a loss for words, my man?
Well, the man was coming off the stage and he's having a good old time after a good old boy night of playing at a high school wrestling event. He just implanted his face into my lady's boobs and.
Which, mind you, this was in a high school gym.
Yeah,
this could have easily been mistaken.
Bold move.
Yeah, yeah, that's very brazen,
risky.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have bothered me if she would have been okay with it.
Yeah,
it was the fact that she.
Fucking embarrassed.
She was really embarrassed. Like, she fucking cried, and that breaks my heart and makes me want to kill you. So. Yeah.
Next thing you know, we got Bushwhacker Luke trying to run into a bathroom, getting away from Kiwi while security is holding him.
Well, I just felt like I seen him walking back. He was like leaving. Like that was his last match or whatever.
Yeah, he just got done with his match. And I seen
that he was walking back to his locker room, and I just couldn't fucking let myself feel like I never said anything to him. You know what I mean? Because, like... You go around and you do that, and maybe you don't ever think about how that affects somebody. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I can see you get hyped up on adrenaline and do some shit like that, but, like, you gotta think, not everybody's gonna be comfortable with that.
Right.
And let me be clear, the energy in that high school gym was not the necessary energy to do something like that. Like, that's just...
This is also like the same the match that had preceded that he had just left out of. Involved with him being surrounded by the ring, like most of the audience and the seats right up to it are probably between first grade and fifth grade, and he drops his trousers. This 68-year-old man drops his fucking pants. He's wearing a thong, and he gives the good old Rikishi stink face of death with his ass to this young man over in the corner. And he looks before the match even started. He looks out. He's got the mic in his hand. He's got a piping hot pipe bomb in his hand. And he goes,
"Fuck yeah.
All right, if you want to see me give this man an Aussie ass whooping, give me an hell yeah." So
hell
it's like,
yeah,
and it's like hell yeah.
Children.
Yeah, these bunch of children's they're gonna pipe up. Yeah, their parents ain't gonna beat the shit out of them right there. This is in Kentucky. These kids would have gotten blistered most likely.
Oh, man.
They want to bring back abuse to the children, they say.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. But, some people think that. That's up to them. They're left to their
It
own
was
devices.
abuse enough that they had to see his ass, his 65-year-old man ass that night.
You could probably see like 68-year-old Ric Flair's ass for $500 on Cameo if you wanted to.
Okay.
He's $500.
Well, you think he would show us his ass?
He might. Rampage Jackson might for $40.
I just had an idea for a braincake intro, man.
Oh shit, Butterbean! I'm sorry.
Like fucking
yeah, $75.
This is our braincake intro. Ric Flair is standing back facing the camera.
Yeah.
He spreads his ass, bends over, looks back at the camera, and goes, woo! And it goes in slow motion, and the camera zooms into his asshole in like the braincake universe.
Just, woo! You like my asshole? Woo! Come on in! I don't even know if that sounds like him at all. No, it's whatever. I ain't trying to impress anyone. Fuck it. Oh my god. You want Forrest Griffin, UFC fighter, for $45?
Okay. $45.
Yeah, you could have Kurt Angle for $100.
They don't give them enough of the cut of the fight money, so they gotta resort to this, sadly.
Well, sure. Come on, man. You want Kurt Angle for $100.
Can I get him to ankle lock at ASMR or something?
Maybe. We could try. There's no harm in asking.
Yeah. But, how quick can that get sexual? He might just turn into a porn distribution center.
John Lovitz is $150. New Jack.
It's
$45. New Jack, would you like to do an intro for our podcast?
Yeah,
I don't know if I want that. We would probably scare people away.
I just don't want to get in. I don't want him to even know that I exist. I feel better off and safer knowing that New Jack I've never had any kind of contact with him. Because at any moment, he just might be like 3 o'clock in the morning, wake up and be like, I'm going to kill those braincake motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm going to stab the shit out of all of them.
And be like, man,
wounds.
We used you on Cameo. We paid for your service. We thought.
Yeah, now I want my money back.
Okay. See, he probably.
Wait. How would he be getting his money back? You paid him. He just wants he wants more of your money.
Yeah,
he's not satisfied with the $45 you sent through Cameo. He wants more. He wants your blood.
Yeah.
He wants your ass.
He's
he wants
that's
everything
only
you want.
half. That's only half of the full payment that I'm gonna extort out of you.
I want your house. What kind of car you drive? What's your bank number? Give me your credit cards. Where's your children and wife? I'm gonna take them to a new land.
Yeah, and New Jack just comes through like a fucking Viking. He takes everything from you and kills it in front of you shortly after.
How would you feel?
What is up with New Jack? Can you tell me?
Not really.
Like, what's his history?
Well, he did have quite a questionable, rough childhood.
Okay, not surprising.
Like a good example of his mom was trying to leave with him in his arms, like carrying him out. Like they were arguing, and his father shot her while she was trying to leave.
Holy fuck!
And there was also a time like they had a big family get together, or something like I guess they were eating or some shit. I don't know. And like his dad starts like stabbing his mom in front of the whole family.
Oh.
Stabs her like 5 or 6 times. She lives, but like that's the kind of environment he was growing up in as a child.
God, fuck.
Yeah.
Wow. And was he in WWE?
No.
Okay.
No, they would never touch him.
I was gonna say I wouldn't think he was.
No, they would never touch him. He was ECW was like what he was most known for, and an old independent type of regional thing called Smoky Mountain Wrestling was where he kind of started.
Would you say that like part of his memory legend lives on because of his craziness?
A lot of
like wrestling history wise, he's
more infamous than
yeah.
I would say more infamous than anything. Like very extremely controversial, very violent. Very much stabbing people against their will and shit. Like he
stabbed people against their will?
Yeah. Well, dude, like there was one independent thing. I think the guy's wrestling name was something Fox, and Yeah, the guy wasn't really working with him. Like, he immediately, like, as soon as the match starts, this guy puts New Jack, like, he's like, legit punching him, like, for real. Like, he's not holding back, or he's not cooperating with him. So New Jack kind of gets him up against the ropes, and he's kind of telling him, he's like, you better quit or whatever the fuck. And he's like, so he gets him away from the ropes, and the guy still got New Jack held on. So what happens is fucking New Jack pulls out a fucking Wolverine blade out of his pocket.
In a match?
In a match.
This dude.
And he stabs him. He said he counted. He stabbed him 14 times.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And this was like in front of like maybe 5 people. And the guy...
What do you mean 5? What do you mean 5 people?
It was like a small like armory type show,
Okay.
Those type of like independent events.
Like the one Bushwhacker Luke was at.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That type of place.
Yeah.
So yeah, New Jack stabs the fuck out of this man.
God damn.
The cops come. New Jack ends up going to jail. The guy whom he was in the ring with and stabbed the shit out of him and tried to kill him comes to the jail, and he talks to him. He says he's willing to drop all the charges. He's willing to drop all the charges against New Jack if New Jack will train him, and they will go around like certain promotions, like independent wrestling promotions, with there's like to build off of like literally what happened. Like we could turn into a wrestling angle. New Jack's like, yeah, let me out. So he drops all the charges, and then New Jack never speaks to him ever again.
Wow.
So he stabbed the shit out of him, got him to release him out of jail, drop all charges, and just deuce the fuck out on his deal.
Well, I have a feeling.
Par for the course for New Jack, if I would say so myself.
I mean, that sounds like a fucking fear move to me.
Yeah,
like the fact that you would want to do a fucking wrestling like gimmick out of it or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there was an episode.
Not a good idea, man.
I mean, like, I could expand on, I guess, New Jack a little more.
I mean, it's incredible. Obviously, he's a fucking.
There's a
so he went on to still be able to wrestle after stabbing somebody in the ring?
I think, honestly, that may have been the last time he was there. I'd say he was probably blackballed.
On his way out.
No, I'd say he was blackballed by this point. Like, no, I mean, like, this dude...
Nobody wants to work with a liability.
Exactly.
What bigger liability is there than a guy who might stab your fucking other wrestlers?
Yeah. There was also another time with New Jack. This was his ECW time, and this was more controversial, I would say, because this kid comes in to substitute for somebody. They need to find somebody local, right? So they get a hold of this guy who calls himself Mass Transit. And Mass Transit was this big, like 6'5", 380 pound. He was a big boy.
Yeah.
And which honestly, I love the name Mass Transit because it was a bus driver gimmick. And he called himself Mass Transit, this big, huge guy.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
He's a bus.
Yeah. And they found him because there was circulating videos of him. There was these 2 midget wrestlers he worked with. And they would go around doing like matches and stuff. And so they're like, okay, we'll take him. He can bump around good, which means he can like take the moves well and all that. Like he seems fairly trained. Sure.
Yeah.
So they and in wrestling etiquette, apparently, if you're new especially, don't speak unless you're spoken to. Whatever they're saying is going to happen in the match. Don't question it. Don't give suggestions of your own. Listen to them. They're the veterans, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's pitching all sorts of stuff that he wants to do in the match to New Jack. And then New Jack is getting annoyed.
Not the guy you want to make that mistake with. Right.
And New Jack, he asks him, he says, will you give me color? And what that means, color, is blood. Will you cut me? Like, so I'll bleed. And he says, yeah. He said, I'll give you color.
Oh, fuck.
So they get in the match, and he pulls out a fucking surgical blade out of his pocket. And he glides it. In an interview, he said, in his words exactly, he said, the stitching in the skull? He said, you could see that.
Oh my god.
And he was bleeding so fucking bad. And Dark Side of the Ring, which if you've never watched this series, even if you're not into wrestling, I would highly suggest this documentary series. It's incredible.
Yeah, I've actually watched some of it, and it's really good.
Yeah, and there is an episode on New Jack, and it goes into all the stuff I've talked about, like into great detail, and it's a phenomenal episode. He's an interesting individual to say the least. And he
sounds like he should have been a UFC fighter instead.
Sounds like he should have been imprisoned.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's a reoccurring theme through all of it too. Is he never really spent time in prison?
Well, it seems like he might be a really good manipulator in the fact that he somehow swindles his way into or I don't know. He might literally be a fucking sociopath, dude.
Oh, I would probably feel that. Don't kill us, New Jack, please.
Oh, God.
We don't want to die.
We won't make a clip of this. That way, he won't find it that way.
But look, man.
Somebody will send it to him.
With that mass transit kid.
We love you.
He cut him with that blade, and literally he's bleeding. Like, the mat almost entirely is covered in blood. And he's laying there, like... And his parents are in the audience. You can hear him, like, the Dark Side of the Ring footage. They show footage from, like, the dad... You can hear him going in. He's saying, "Stop the fucking match." He's 17.
Oh,
yeah. They never checked his age. He lied about his age.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So this became basically a bloodletting of a minor.
Yeah.
And New Jack cuts a promo in the ring while he's laying there covered in his own blood. And if I remember correctly, as I quote, huh?
You said he's laying there covered in his own blood.
Yeah.
New Jack is?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
Mass Transit's laying there in a pool of his own blood. New Jack's got a microphone, and he said something. He said, "I hope this fat piece of shit bleeds to death because I don't give a fuck."
Oh,
God. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure that was his exact words.
Fuck. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
That's insane.
See, that's the type of people I'm scared of. Like, I'm scared of people that there's absolutely no rationalizing with.
There was also another time.
He doesn't value truth either, it seems. It seems he values deception and pain.
He had a match with this guy called Vic Grimes once, and they climbed up to, like, the second-story balcony of this arena, and they were going to go through a bunch of tables at the bottom, right? And New Jack was infamous. Like, he would tell you, even in that Dark Side of the Ring episode, he's like, "I did a lot of coke, I dive off shit." He said, "I snort some coke, dive off shit. Snort coke, dive off shit. Snort coke, dive off higher shit. Snort more amounts of coke, dive off even higher shit."
Wow.
And they're like, okay, so they're up on this fucking balcony, and the table's underneath, and Vic Grimes is getting cold feet. He's getting nervous. And so he hesitates as they're about to go down. So New Jack ends up underneath him as they're coming to the tables. They miss, like, there was 4 tables, I think. They missed 3 of them. So, and Vic Grimes is like 320 pounds. He lands on New Jack's head, like, with his full body weight from that balcony onto the concrete floor because his head hit the concrete.
That's at least 4 tables high, which is high enough anyway.
And he had, he was leaking brain fluid out of his ears and nose. His skull was cracked. He's blind in one eye today because of it.
Damn.
All that sort of stuff. But maybe a year and a half down the road, maybe not even that long, they had a match. Those two against each other again. They had an independent match, and they had like 20 tables stacked in the ring. And they climb up to this scaffold.
Wow.
And New Jack has a taser.
See, how the fuck does New Jack always end up
with weapons in his pocket?
Like, it's almost like he has the devil on his side. Like, I think he's a fucking son of the devil, like in Little Nicky, like trying to do Satan's bidding and like convert people into evil. I think that's New Jack. I think he's possessed because it seems for him to be so terrible, luck is always on his side. Mm-hmm. To get revenge or to get resolve.
Oh, well, he's trying to exact revenge here.
I figured.
Yeah, he has his taser, he pulls it out of his pocket, and he starts just zapping the shit out of him. And
check this this man's fucking pockets before he wrestles, for God's sakes.
He's always packing something.
He said Vic is laying there and he goes, Jack, I can't feel my legs. He said, I can't feel my legs.
Oh my God.
And then Jack picks him up and he says, don't worry, you're not going to need him. And he says, bombs away. And he throws him off the scaffold and he comes down. He misses all the tables. His ass lands on the top rope and he bounced backwards into the ring. New Jack said in an interview, he said he was trying to throw him off onto the ring post to kill him for landing on his head and never apologizing or any of that shit. But the only thing that saved him was earlier in the day they had moved the ring to reposition the ring and they'd moved it by a few inches.
Dude,
he is a psychopath.
Like
legit.
He really wants to fucking kill people. And put him in a situation where he can choke a fucking hooker in a fucking uncameraed elevator and the fucking hooker's dead. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I can't recall if he stated that he was oh my God, I'm blanking out.
Like he's gonna, like, if he had the perfect opportunity to kill somebody, he would. He tried.
Oh, yeah.
And he says it openly.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember if it's 2 or 4. He states that he has confirmed homicides. He has either 2 or 4 confirmed homicides. He states they're out of self-defense.
Of course, I mean, allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's important. That's an important time to utilize that word, I would say.
Yeah. I will say I will dive into one more little New Jack story.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it just seems like
really.
there's just a fountain of them.
Yeah.
Well, there was also an independent show he had went to, and he had a match against this gentleman named Gypsy Joe. Now, Gypsy Joe is what they would call a journeyman wrestler, which is somebody who never really went super far in wrestling, but they done it forever. They were always known on like all the locals and shit. I don't know. They were just journeymen. They just done it forever.
Yeah, and eventually, I think like that earns you access into things.
Yeah, you know? And I would say before he passed away a couple years ago, I would honestly say he's probably the oldest wrestler that was active. At the time he had this match with New Jack, I think he was 71.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let this plant the seed of the story.
Oh, well, New Jack has an even more fragile and vulnerable victim this time around, so this one might end in death. Maybe that's why it's the finale.
More fragile victim.
I fucking just dug my thumbs into his cranium, and it was so soft because he was old that my fingers went through the bone and then into his brain, and I dug around in there for a little while, and then I kicked him in the chin and spit on him and said, "Fuck you, bitch."
Then I whipped my dick in and fucked his eye. Said, "Come here, Gypsy Joe, you old fuck. Let me grab you by your skullet."
And I did it in the ring, and the crowd watched.
And they loved it.
They loved it.
They watched in fear. Well, okay, let's add this combination. He was somewhere in Tennessee, I think this match was. Independent, a lot of racist motherfuckers. This is also fuel to the fire for this.
Yeah, fuel for New Jack for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to utilize any kind of negative fuel he can.
Yeah, no, and not that they should be saying these things to him, but yeah, New Jack is somebody that doesn't need to weaponize that for anger.
Yeah.
So he has they're going to discuss this match, whatever. And Gypsy Joe, his gimmick always was he's impervious to pain. So that just adds even more layers to this shit.
Oh my God.
So he's impervious to pain. So naturally, what he's going to do in wrestling matches is he's not going to sell New Jack's offense, which means it's going to make it look like he's not hurting him at all.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the worst things you could do.
To any wrestler.
Yeah, because it makes them look stupid. Like, okay, what are you doing to me?
So, yeah, I mean, because like when you put a move on somebody, it's like half of the part of selling that move is the other person and how they react to it.
The reaction
and
to
how
it,
they roll with it.
Mm-hmm. So the match begins. They're tussling around. Keep in mind, Gypsy Joe's 71 years old. Gypsy Joe's really not selling his stuff. They're tussling around for a couple minutes. It spills out to the outside. Mm-hmm. Somebody calls New Jack the N-word in the audience.
Oh, fuck.
And on top of Gypsy Joe not selling his moves.
You know, I really hope he takes the negativity out on the racist and not on Gypsy Joe, but I know that's not how this story is going to play out.
Oh, no. Well, he pushes Gypsy Joe down. He gets him down, and he starts, like, just wailing and kicking the shit out of him. Like, in his chest and his head and all that.
Oh, my God.
And he reaches over, grabs a baseball bat. He is swinging this baseball bat as fucking hard as he can off this man's head.
Oh my
numerous
God.
times, while this crowd around him is chanting racial slurs at him, like out of pure anger, because I mean, like he's literally beating the fuck out of him like assault.
That sounds like a nightmare, honestly.
Yeah. Well, if anyone is bored, they could go on YouTube and watch the clip.
Wow.
You know what? Maybe we should pull it up.
Yeah.
We could pull it up and we could walk out of here on that.
Yeah.
I will say,
what a great thing to walk out on.
I will say, like as I'm looking,
an old man's life ending
And racism.
I mean, like I don't
Just
think,
to remind you of all the positive aspects of our world.
To be fair, this is what he said was being said. I couldn't. You can't hear it in the video.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes,
maybe it was the voices.
Sometimes I don't know if I can credit the like what he says. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that sounds like
that's what I'm saying.
That
like
sounds
it's
like
really
the self-defense.
Yeah. Now
reasoning.
Now I would definitely believe that though. I would definitely believe that.
Yeah, I could believe that for sure.
Now while
I've heard some really disrespectful shit. We live in the South, so
yeah. I will say the most expensive cameo I did see. While I pull this up, Caitlyn Jenner at $2,500. That's what I said. I just went. I sighed. I looked down and I kept scrolling.
yeah.
But I do have it in front of me. It's 6.5 minutes. If we would really want to suffer and hear some live commentary, I would love to get your all's feedback.
Okay. Try to aim the phone audio like.
Where would you like me? Over
like
here?
just where it's in it.
Like here? Somewhere through here?
That'll work.
That works.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt to hold it there for so long.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, you don't got to do that then.
I mean, I can figure something out. Don't worry, dog. Damn it! I have no screen on my phone, but that works, right? You all can see that, I'm sure. And for those of you that are on the YouTube, I'm old. If you're on the YouTube watching this, I'm sure Kiwi will probably we'll have this video spliced in as we're watching it. So, as we can see here, Gypsy Joe has the skullet. I'm not kidding. This is a straight up hardcore skullet the man's rocking.
This it genuinely looks like every fucking National Guard armory show I've ever seen.
Yes. There's New Jack. He's walked out of the ring, and Gypsy Joe's now following him. See, you don't even fuck with anybody who's wearing overalls. That's just rule 101. New Jack's wearing overalls. You don't fuck with that. You know how many pockets overalls have?
So, these guys, when they get in the ring with this dude, do they think about all of those stories? Like, do you think this guy knows the history of New Jack?
Maybe not. I don't know. Because this guy's way older than New Jack.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look so bad right now.
No, New Jack's already... Okay. Yeah, New Jack's still working with him right now. But see, yeah. he's okay. He's still kind of working with him, throws him into the ropes. Yeah, now there he goes.
That's a pretty legit clothesline.
Yeah, he laid him the hell out with it. But don't worry. Man, I'm sure everything ends well for Gypsy Joe. He's resilient, man. Like I said, his gimmick is he doesn't feel pain. He's impervious. He's like fucking...
He's inhuman.
Yeah, you can't hurt him. He's like Mick Foley times 100.
He's like all of the leaders of North Korea. He doesn't need to poop.
He doesn't shit. New Jack doesn't shit either. And he also doesn't give one.
You don't take no shit either.
No. Okay, actually, I still think he's kind of working with... Okay, now Yeah, no, he's not. Yeah. See, because there you go. Gypsy Joe's got up and he's walking.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So now, at this point, this is where New Jack is officially getting pissed. You can see it, like, he's like, okay, it's fine. Headbutts him, but now Gypsy Joe, he headbutted Gypsy Joe, but he just kept coming after him instead.
I mean, this is kind of a thing that's in wrestling anyway, right? Like, to some extent, people punish people who don't sell their shit,
yes,
right? There's stories of, like,
there's
Brock
countless.
Lesnar doing that, and, like...
There's countless stories. Uh-oh, there he goes. He's got him down now.
But...
He's pissed.
Not to the extent that this reaches, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, nothing like this. Yeah, he's mad now. These people are moving. What's going on, New Jack? What are you doing? Yeah, chairs and shit, I'm pretty sure, are scattered.
I think he basically just sees...
He might be holding him down, I'm not sure.
He sees this as the ultimate way of doing damage to somebody and getting away with it, because the pretense is that it's all fake. It's all fake, right? New Jack's not really cutting these people's heads open, right? He's like, no, guys, I'm not.
Oh, he's got a chain now. But New Jack, I don't know, man. New Jack he just has a violent temper is what it is. Like, I've watched interviews with him, and he seems cool as hell, but, like, he's just explosive.
Yeah.
Is the thing. Which, I guess that's what sociopaths tend to be charismatic, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's got him down. So this is where it's officially, it's picked up now. We couldn't tell what was going on before.
The crowd, and this is not unusual for a show like this, but they look very confused.
Oh, they are. He just picked up that row of chairs and slammed it down real hard.
Yeah, this is like, New Jack breaks the fucking fourth wall.
Oh, yeah.
See, he tears it down.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to forget throw more chairs, Mr. Jack. And I'm sure you can hear the chickens in the audience, the clusterfuck of them chattering. It's
people are just, like, walking around. They've gotten up.
Yeah.
Shit's gotten real. They're probably quite hyper aware right now of what's...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's got a barbed wire baseball bat now. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah. He's selling it now. Yeah. He said, take that, old man.
Yeah. This man has a skullet.
He's getting up.
Okay?
Uh-oh.
This man just took a fucking barbed wire bat to the skullet. Hardcore.
He's still getting up.
No hair to protect the top of the cranium from New Jack's swings.
And they're ringing the bell. It's like it's over. Huh. He never pinned him.
Yeah.
Gypsy Joe never gave
up.
Gypsy Joe never quit.
He threw some shit at him. That's right.
Gypsy Joe he's a survivor. He never once tapped. He never said, I don't give in, New Jack.
He never even lost.
No.
That's how good he is.
He's just laying there under a pile of chairs, barbed wire, and baseball bats, just like bleeding out. 71-year-old body, beaten, battered, and brittle, just laying there, just... No, he's there. He's up. He's moving around.
Dude, I feel like if I was these people, I'd be like, God damn, I seen the best wrestling show.
Oh my God, yeah, I'm sure.
It was fucking so real, dude. He's hitting them motherfuckers with a barbed wire bat, and it fucking looked real, man. It fucking looked real.
Hey, fucking, I couldn't believe it, dude. Like, he can't, and Gypsy Joe got up.
And Gypsy Joe, man, I gotta give it to him. He's fucking what everybody says he is.
Yeah, he's a tough son of a bitch, and you know what? They did him wrong ringing that bell. He could still go.
That's right. He could have won. He wouldn't have lost.
I mean, it don't matter if New Jack.
Eventually, New Jack would have wore himself out.
Yeah.
That's right.
Gypsy Joe is timeless.
Yeah.
He'd made an immovable object. Gypsy Joe.
Gypsy Joe. That's probably how.
R.I.P. Gypsy Joe.
Yeah, R.I.P. Gypsy. You were a tough son of a bitch.
I wonder if he really is dead or not.
No, he is dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gypsy Joe, he is dead. He died like 2 years ago.
All right, I'll give him a good
But New Jack is alive, and please, Mr. Jack, don't hurt us.
Please don't.
We don't want to die.
Come on our show. Let's talk about it.
No, we don't want. I mean, you can, but it'll be with Kiwi.
Well,
only.
I mean, if he's watching it, like, we might as well offer. He's already gonna fuck us up. We need to get on good terms with him.
Yeah, you're right. He's already gonna kill us. So I mean, if you want to do this with us before you like hurt one of us or something, that's cool.
Yeah, at least give us that.
I mean, we don't have any cocaine for you, but you know it's.
And I probably won't take your word if you say you're gonna do it before you kill us, because I feel like your word has been a little bit broken throughout history. No offense.
And we don't want you to take offense when we have someone search you at the door before you come into this building.
That's true. It's regulation. I mean, you know,
we have to do it.
I check Jimothy when he comes in. He checks me. Manbeast, he checks. He's actually our routine checker. He's always at the door.
He never has to be checked.
He's our bodyguard.
He's immune to checks.
Yeah.
That's right.
But don't kill him because of that. Don't take that as like a challenge or anything.
That's the final battle. That's like saving Earth from like ultimate destruction. Is Manbeast versus fucking.
It's like Goku versus Frieza.
Yeah, exactly. Don't let that fucking spirit bomb, dude, for 30 episodes or more.
I hope you got a spirit bomb because he's gonna bring a weapon.
He is. He ain't holding back either.
Yeah. Well,
he'll pull Wolverine claw out.
Yeah. We appreciate you, new Jack. Bless you. God bless you. You're a beautiful man. We appreciate all you viewers out there.
As you are beautiful too.
You're beautiful. And we just want to give you a big smooch before we go.
Hell yeah.
Tell you, like, subscribe, listen all the places you can listen to content.
We still owe you Bean Boozled.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do Bean Boozled someday.
One day. When there's less virus.
That's right.
Virus free, baby.
Virus free, baby.
Caitlyn Jenner's $2,500 still.
Cameo. That's where it's at.
Andy Milanakis says $90 goddamn. You better go hire him.
That's right. You'll get a much better value with Andy Milanakis.
He'll even make a fucking rap for you, man.
Yeah. What the fuck?
We need a braincake rap brought to you by Andy Milanakis.
I'll pay him. I'll gladly pay him more than that to do that.
I'll blow him.
But, hold on.
He gets $90 plus a blowjob.
We need to, like, lowball. You know, we can't straight up let him know that,
I'm trying to lowball.
There's a... You open up the Andy Milanakis can of worms and, like, I want to talk about it. All right, go pay Andy Milanakis. Thanks for listening.
We'll save Milanakis for next time.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. 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 Bye.